Hey, Dale here from the JeepSolid Garage. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about installing mounting brackets, and to do that we have to drill holes in the Jeep. Now there is a proper way to do that and an improper way. And doing it the improper way can be very expensive on your paint job. We're obviously not going to use this giant wood auger, but I've got a few other tips and tricks to show you. Stay tuned for that.
JeepSolid.com.
Now if you're going to be installing a CB antenna or a mounting bracket for light bar, regardless of what it is, wherever you're drilling on your Jeep, you need to think about what's behind where you're drilling. And with a nice, smooth, curved surface of your vehicle, it's the perfect recipe for your drill bit to slip, causing a very expensive mistake. So I know I want this mounting bracket here. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a few pieces of masking tape and put it over the area where we're going to be drilling. Now the masking tape actually does a few different things. It helps prevent the drill bit from skipping around, but it also helps protect the paint from chipping. Next we're going to carefully measure exactly where we want our bracket. And then we're going to mark our holes. Now regardless of the size of the hole that you need to drill, we're going to start with a real small drill bit, at least 3/16 or smaller. And you want to start with a small drill bit like this and work up to a larger one. Now the masking tape is great at helping prevent that drill bit from skipping around on the paint, but before we start drilling, we're going to make a little nick, a little dent in it. Not really a dent. More of just a little nick. If you have something like a punch, it works great, but if you don't, even just like a screw, all we want to do is in the center here, we just want to give it a little tap. And nothing too hard, just enough to make a little nick in it. We don't want to dent. We don't want to dent the body. And we don't want to scratch the paint a bunch. We're just making a little mark. Alright, now we're ready to start drilling. We know what's behind it, so I think we're good to go. We're going to use a drill with a small bit and a high speed. That should do it. So now I've got a little bit of touch-up paint here, rust preventer. I'm going to just squirt a little bit in the holes here. Give me a little peace of mind, make sure I don't get any rust going on. And that'll just cover up any bare exposed metal in there to prevent rust. It's winter, it's cold out. I want this to hurry up and dry. And it might be a little overkill, but I have a little bit of clear silicone. I'm going to squirt in the holes here. I'd rather be a little overprotected than under. Now simply screw my brackets on. So there we go, that about wraps it up on how to drill a hole in your Jeep. Leave any comments below of tips or tricks that work well for you. The light bar installation video will be coming up soon. Stay tuned at the very end here for some bloopers, some funny stuff. I always appreciate those. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. First thing you want to think of a CB mounting bracket or a... And with the nice smooth surface of their vehicle, let me show you. And with a nice smooth, and with a nice smooth curved finish on your vehicle, it's the perfect recipe for your. And with now the masking tape is great. Boop.